There are quite a few myths out there. So you can get diabetes from eating too much sugar. You get people asking you, have you got the good or bad diabetes? Which I don't know what that means really. Which one is good or bad?
So when people say, oh, it must be hard for you, and I just think, well, it is hard, but I've been doing this, for nearly 5 years. It's just part of life now, to be honest.
When I've mentioned that Soraya has type 1 and then we go and see someone perhaps who's not met her before, the immediate reaction is, oh, she's really thin for a person with diabetes. So they don't separate the type 1 to type 2.
People get it confused with type 2. When they do see me eating certain things that they think I shouldn't be eating, they will share that opinion.
Without saying it, they might look and think, oh, maybe it's your parents, they're a bit irresponsible. They're giving you a little bit too much sugar, and you're looking like, you almost get the impression people feel like it's gonna go away.
A lot of people ask me as well, are you constantly sort of monitoring? Is it sort of a burden in your day-to-day life? And also, do you have to make a lot of sacrifices? And I think that's definitely not the case.
I'm going to be very Indian and use my hand and not measure. My mum always used to shout at me to help in the kitchen. So I guess from a young age, you're observing, you're looking what she's adding. You just observe, and then when you eventually have to come and do it, then you know exactly what you're adding, what you're not.
My mum will make all the traditional Pakistani food just because she knows how to do it, or my dad.
My mum's forced me to be cooking from I was like 12. I'd be doing like Sunday dinner and all of that. I'm a good cook, but my presentation of the food is not great. But the taste of it is A1.
So I don't cook a lot from the recipe books. I cook from, personally, what my aunt has told me. And I have said, when we have cooked together, she's written it down for me. So I have a lot of her handwritten recipes, the way she does it.
Experiment with like different seasonings, spices, quite a big thing. Like my mum she gives me a big sort of round tray with different sort of seeds and spices that you can use.
Personally, my family don't see it as sacred, like they're happy to change if it needs to be changed. Obviously, it's so much more important to take care of someone's health and well-being than if it means to just alter a recipe a little bit, even if it is like sacred to them.
The world has become more health conscious generally. That's made my world a little bit easier in a lot of ways because I'm not an outsider and wanting to eat well.